Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, a weekly live BMX news show where I talk about everything that happened in the previous week within the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. We do this live every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we got a bunch of people tuning into the chat. Travis Schramm, Travis Kier, The Scene's Not Dead, Noah McBride. If you don't know what that means, type it into YouTube and check it out. We also have, actually, that's it. Oh, David Van Vley. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get into the news. So first thing that we have to talk about is Cory Nastazio's signature Metal Eagle complete bike from Fit. So this bike is trails. He says that in this video. It's a video talking about the bike and everything behind it. It has a 74.5 degree head tube angle, 32 millimeter offset forks, 175 cranks, a 30 tooth sprocket in the front, a railed seat. What else is there? Basically, it's just a trails machine, and it's Cory's signature bike. And I thought that was a cool thing worth talking about, honestly, just because of the fact that he says in here how old he is. He's over 40 years old. He's getting a signature bike from a bike company for a genre of riding that I don't think gets enough love from companies as far as parts goes. And there's definitely not that many, if there's any other signature or complete bikes in general that are catered towards trails specifically. So it's pretty awesome to see this bike. Sean Chambers, of course you count. You just weren't here yet whenever I went through everyone watching. So, moving on from there, well, if you want to check that out, it's linked in the description below, along with everything else I talk about in the order that I talk about it. After that, I wanted to mention the Tissio Jam that is going down September 3rd. I'm assuming at Bloomfield Skate Park Joe Tissio Skate Park in New Jersey. If you're in the area, check it out. If you're close by, also check it out, because that skate park, they redid it recently. It looks amazing. So moving on from there, we've got the Reader's Choice Award for the Nora Cup that is open for voting right now. Linked in the description down below. You can pick between all of these riders right here. Who do we pick now? Sponge? I pick Sponge. Oh, just kidding. We'll fill that out later, but I pick Sponge. So vote on there if you want to. You can write somebody in, or you can pick from the already generated list. Moving on from there, we get into the videos from this week. So we've got Deathpack welcoming Satoshi Enda, or Trails Warrior, to their team with a quick video of him riding trails. It's a very quick video, only a minute long, but it's a good one if you enjoy trails. So check that one out and see a new rider for Deathpack BMX. There's a statement here from Deathpack, and I also believe that he's definitely not, 20 years old, so it's cool to see someone like this getting much needed or much deserved love. Moving on from here, Lip Lords Part 13 has gone live on my channel after all of the other videos got posted in better quality than they were already online. So check this one out. It's the newest one. It has been 8 months apparently since the last one came out, and I'm excited to continue filming for the next one after this, which will be part 14. I have a couple clips that are already going towards it, and I'm stoked to get going even more. So moving on from here, actually, wait a minute. Go over to part 13 and vote between 12 and 13 and let me know which one was your favorite. Also, let me know if you had an overall favorite video from the whole entire series that wasn't 12 or 13. Curious to hear what people's favorite is that might not line up with what everyone else voted throughout the whole process. Next up, we've got the video from the Juvie Hall grand opening jam that went down at Juvie Hall in Florida. If you don't know what Juvie Hall is, it is the coffee shop, bike shop across the street from Sparky's Distribution that the Shadow Sabrosa Rant fellas work at. And you can go and check it out if you want to. Anybody can go there. It's a public business. So moving on from here, we've got highlights from the Backyard Jam 2022 at Unit 23. Mongoose Bowl Jam. Say that 5 times fast. That is a lot. But you can see what went down in the Mongoose Bowl Jam at that event. Moving on from there, we've got Cult Cruisin' Santa Ana with Dakota Roche, Marcel Anderson, Jordan Richardson, Preston Oakert, and Dylan Whitkin. This one has a fun vibe with a lot of different types of music in it and just everybody shredding and having fun. So moving on from there, we've got Date Night at Troy Merkel's house. This features a ton of riders. Zach North, Mike Vitito, Nathan Powell, Greg Goldberg, Tyler Wagaman, Tony Cherry, and Troy Merkel himself. And there's a lot to ride at this dude's house. He's got some dirt jumps and like a dirt sub set up with this drop in. He's got a pond jump. He's got a cellar door to a sub in his driveway. Pretty freaking sick. So check that one out. You can see Nate Powell killing it and everybody else as well. Then we've got Sunday Bikes at Woodward East. So this one features Eric Elstrand, Jake Seeley, Julian Ortega. And I think that might be it. That's all that's in the description. And these guys absolutely kill it around Woodward East. So many creative, fun combos, literally from all of them. Like this one from Jake Seeley. You see that? He did was that a opposite wall ride up, alley-oop to ice on the side of this wedge, crank flip over? Like what? Then Julian using the spots in creative ways as well. That was a fun one, so check it out if you wish. Next up, we've got one from We the People called Aloha. This one is from Hawaii, and it features Felix Prangenberg and Jordan Goodwin, whatever it is until we hear otherwise. But this one is from Hawaii with these guys, and like I said last week in the news, Felix Prangenberg must film more than any other pro in BMX. Like legitimately any other pro, because he's putting out videos with top level riding on a regular basis, like all the time. It seems like every month he has a crazy video with the highest level of riding, and then he goes to contests and does really well in those, all while filming and doing all of this. So I just think it's cool. And this video came out, I think, the Friday of new BMX news last week, so I didn't get to talk about it, and it was funny that I was already talking about a Felix video, then this came out. So that's awesome. Moving on from there, we got Premium BMX Dusted. They went to the high desert with, oh, there we go, Chad Curley, Con Verniak, Markel Jones, Matt Clausen, Justin Schwall, and Austin McIntosh. This one has good vibes as well, and these guys are killing it in the desert. This one though, Kink BMX Last in Lion. I loved this video. If there was one singular video that I would recommend you watching this week, I think it would be this one. There's so much great riding in here, so much versatility, and everybody just seemed to have a great vibe, and they killed it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got Calvin Kosovich filming it, and the way it was edited together, I mean, you got stuff like this where it's just like having fun. You can see that these people have good personalities. You can see, I believe this is a Nahi Valentina killing it as well, and just all of the fist bumps and all of the things that aren't riding that you put in a video that make a video that much better. So check this one out. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Moving on from there, we have the Flatland video of this week. Kiyo Hayakawa, his unscripted section from the unscripted DVD. This is a Flatland film, unscripted, a Flatland film. So if you need your Flatland fix, this is the video to check out. Next up, we've got the highlights from the BMX Triple Challenge in Silverstone, UK. This is the finals and best trick. So check that one out if you want to see what went down here. Next up, the Pusher BMX Pressure Jam at Pioneer Skate Park. And it's the highlights from that event. Is there a list of riders or anything? Ooh, there's winners from something. So check this out if you want to see what went down there. Dude is blasting with the friggin' mag wheels. How sick is that? Next up, we've got one from way out in Indonesia, featuring these two fellas here. I don't want to butcher their names and do a disservice to them because they made an awesome video and I wanted to showcase it for you guys so you could see something from a completely different area than what we normally see videos from in mainstream BMX, and it's over 8 minutes long. Pretty awesome. It's called West Hammers. Next up, looking for spots 3. The full video was online for last weekend, apparently, but now you can't see it online anymore. You've got to pick up the DVD for $10, but I figured I'd show it here. There's full sections from Dan Deal, Jordan Grandinetti, Alex Avila, Mikey Almodovar. I'm going to stop trying to pronounce all these guys' names, but here they are, looking for spots 3. Check it out. Next up, one product-related thing this week. We've got the Flybikes Neutron unboxing with Sergio Leos, and there is a highlight here saying plastic-free recyclable BMX packaging has arrived. So I hadn't actually checked this one out yet, but looks like it's a box and there's no plastic in there. So yeah, check that out if you want to see that bike and Sergio riding it. Next up, one of the most entertaining video bike checks that I have seen in quite some time. Charlie Crumlish is a freaking genius. And he does an interview with his bike. Literally. He does an interview with his bike. And it's really, really funny. It's actually, you know what? No, I'm lying. It's not as funny as it is just cool because he puts different voices to all of the parts and it's just entertaining. It was a cool concept and I had fun watching it and I'm sure he had fun filming it. Jeff Mead, Charlie's brake lever needs put to rest. Yeah, when you see the brake lever part of this video, it's pretty hilarious. So check this one out. I definitely think that it's worth your 5.5 minutes of watch time. And just the beginning alone. Here, we'll just do this.
Hey, it's
like just funny. So check that one out. I really think you'll enjoy it. That being said, that's the last thing we've got this week for BMX news. Somebody hit me up and come get a Lip Lords level lip trick on the Worcester Skate Park quarter pipe today. Or maybe some other time this weekend. It's supposed to rain, but hit me up. I'm trying to film people for part 14. We had such a wide variety of people in part 13 that I would love to keep mixing it up and getting more people involved. But that being said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.